Hello student of class 9. Today we will start subtopic of tissue. That one is plant tissue. In the plant tissue, you have to study about the classification of plant tissue. Here you have to study about meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Today only meristematic tissue we will study. In the meristematic tissue, types of meristematic tissue, location of meristematic tissue, that all we will study in this chapter. Okay children, let's start our lesson. That one is plant tissue. Plant tissues are mainly divided into or classified into two types. That one is meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Today first of all I will teach you about the meristematic tissue. Children, you know, see here in the meristematic tissue is divided into three types. That one is apical, lateral and intercalary meristematic tissue. So children, you have to study about the meristematic tissue first. So children, cells of meristems divide continuously and help in increasing the length and girth of the plant. So these cells show these characters. This meristematic tissue shows the characters. Then see here, the cells of meristematic tissue are similar in structure and have thin cellular cell walls. Here see here, this one is the cell wall is present. The meristematic cells may be spherical, oval or polygonal in shape. So children, the meristematic cells are compactly arranged and do not contain any intracellular spaces. You can see here is not contain any intracellular spaces. Each meristematic cells contains dense or abundant cytoplasm and a single large nucleus. The meristematic cells contain few vacuoles or no vacuoles at all. Children, you know all that plant tissue there is presence of vacuoles, but in the meristematic tissue there is either present, if present also, then is not present. Okay, so this meristematic tissue mainly divided into three types. So according to their position, it is divided into three types. First one is the apical meristem. These are situated at the growth tip of stems and roots, that is at shoot apex and root apex. Apical meristems are also found at apices of leaves. So children, you can see in the figure also, this one is the apical, intercalary and lateral. So next one is the lateral meristem. This one is the lateral meristem. This portion is the lateral meristem. They are found beneath the bark of cork cambium and in vascular bundles of dicot roots and stems. They occur in thin layers. Cambium is the region which is responsible for growth in thickness. Okay, its main function is to growth in the thickness. So children, next is the intercalary meristems. They are located at the base of leaves or internodes. See here, internodes, here only this portion it is located. So children, the example you can see stems of grasses and other monocots. Such tissue also occur below the nodes. You can see example mint also. Okay, you can see mint leaves or mint branches. That one is the total meristems functions. You can see here, meristematic tissue act as a permanent tissue from which other tissue develop. These tissues take part in growth by formation of new cells by the help of meristems plant continue to produce new leaves, branches of stem and root flowers, fruits and root hairs. So children, mainly I want to tell you about only the functions of these different types of meristems have the different functions. That one is, first one I want to tell you about the apical meristem's function. What is the functions of this apical meristem? It brings about the elongation of the root and stems. It results in increase in the height of the plant, which is called primary growth. So children, next is the functions of lateral meristem. What is the functions of lateral meristem? So in the lateral meristem, it causes the organ to increase in diameter and girth. This is called secondary growth. So next is the functions of intercalary meristem. It produces an increase of length of organs such as leaves and internodes. So children, today I'll teach this much only. Next class I'll teach you permanent tissue. There you have to read more. So try to understand this all, and you are try this drawing also, and you have to try answer this question. Where can one find meristematic tissue in plants? Write one function of apical meristem, lateral meristem. Define meristematic tissue. Write down the characteristics of meristematic cells. This all you will do. Okay.